ChatGPT is the best tool so far in the human history. We can automatically respond to the emails, get the remote ChatGPT to be everywhere with us, or change the appearance of the ChatGPT. Let's go to the 5 ChatGPT extensions to empower your work. ChatGPT extension number 1 allows us to use ChatGPT on any website that we are currently on, so to have a portable ChatGPT. Step number 1 is to go over to the ChatGPT Sidebar, the link would be in the description of this video, and then click Add to Chrome. Then, when we will go over to the any website, at the right bottom corner we will see the brain icon. Let's click on that, and this is our remote ChatGPT where we can do everything like in the normal. The great thing is that, for example, if I would like to go over and copy this entire text, it will paste it instantly to the ChatGPT and ask what we would like to do with it. We can explain this, translate to the English, okay, so maybe you have the Spanish article, or just summarize as you would like. As you see, when we enter our prompt, it works really quickly, therefore this is the great because every time when we are on the website, we can use the remote ChatGPT and that's something perfect. At the right side of the page, we have the option to write. And there we can choose the format, the tone, the length and the language, so we can easily change the settings and create something, for example the article or the message. ChatGPT extension number 2 is to let ChatGPT write the email responses for us. The step 1 in that case is to go to the ChatGPT Writer and click Add to the Chrome. Afterwards, when we are in the Gmail and we would like to reply to the message, then here this one icon will appear. So this is our extension, then we need to click on there. Here we have the email context and the brief information what we would like to receive. Therefore, here we have the short message. Tell everything is awesome. Ask if 6 p.m. would be great to meet tomorrow. Ask what we will do. And now the only thing that we need to do is to click generate reply. We received then our perfect message with the entire information. We can insert this one response here and there we have it, okay? We can just fulfill this bracket with our name, that's right, and check if the message fit our requirements and it's correct for us. So let's read this. I hope this message finds you well. Everything is awesome on my end. And I'm also really looking forward to our meeting tomorrow. Regarding the time, 6 p.m. works perfectly for me. I will make sure to block off my schedule to ensure we have a productive and enjoyable meeting. Could you please tell me what the agenda or plan is for our meeting? I want to make sure I come prepared and make the most of our time together. Best regards. In that way, you can respond to the emails in just a few seconds. So if you are receiving a lot of emails per day, you can automate this entire process and respond 10x faster than before. ChatGPT extension number 3 is to use Prompt Builder to build in ChatGPT the perfect prompts step by step with ease and precise. Same again, we need to enable the extension, so I'm in the prompt storm and let's click Add to Chrome. Next, when we go over to the ChatGPT, suddenly at the right top corner we'll see the lightning. And when we click here, we need to register or login, but after doing this, this one option will appear. So we can select the category. For me it would be the marketing, then the subcategory, so for example the market research, then select the prompt. So I would like to go over and search for the keyword generator and then provide these details about our product. When we entered this entire information, our brackets will fulfill, and there we have the perfect prompt to use. There you have a lot of different more categories, such as the business, art, coding, education, entertainment, and in each of them you have the subcategories, a lot of them. For example, the graphic design, the digital art, painting, drawings, photography, okay? And let's go over and create something. So maybe the mid-journey painting prom ideas. And then again, type this entire information. So you can see when we type something there, this one brackets will fulfill. So for this instance, this one will. When I type here, that's right. This is something great because in a couple of seconds, it gives you the best prompts that you can use and you need to only fulfill the brackets. So this is really easy step-by-step guidance what to do. ChatGPT extension number 4 is to get the ChatGPT for Google, and I will show you now exactly what I mean by that. Step 1 is to go to the ChatGPT for Google and click Add to Chrome. Later, let's guess that you are searching in the Google for some advice. And when you enter your prompt, so your question, afterwards at the right side, you can see that we have the remote ChatGPT that is telling for us everything about our question instead of going through this entire link and searching for the reply. This is an awesome extension because every time when we want to type something in a Google, like here I can copy and paste this one, it will again provide for us the really useful initial information to work with. And as I told, we don't need to go over to the specific websites, going through the entire website to the end and search there for the answer. So we can save a lot of our time and make this entire work pleasant. ChatGPT extension number 5 is to change ChatGPT appearance to the any color, scheme or the style. So we need to go to the Botrush Browser extension and then as always add to the Chrome. Afterwards, suddenly when we go to the ChatGPT, we see the first changes. Therefore, let's go ahead to the settings. There we can change the interface, so from the dark to the light, and the color scheme. So we can just experiment with it. This one is really interesting. We can check it. This is something great. Nevertheless, let's explore another options. So there you can pick that one that fit your requirements. But I would stay with this one. And then, for example, change the font. So we have a lot of options to choose from. The Lato, for example, the Open Sans, the Roboto. So let me save this one. And everything changes here. So we can adjust our ChatGPT to our preferences. Maybe, for example, this one look will be better than the initial one, so the default. You can think as me that this extension is really great because it changes the appearance of ChatGPT and that's all. But that's not true because we have a lot of more different options. For example, let's go over ahead to the settings, click to the utilities, and then we have the words and character counter. So we can enable this, also the copy button and the continue button. So let's go over with this entire ones. After entering our question and receiving our answer, we have the characters and words counter, and this is something great. And there we have the counter for the answer and the tweet. Tweet refers to the both answers and questions. So we have everything like here counted in once. Then at the left we have our buttons to copy or continue. So we can easily copy our answer or just continue if somehow ChatGPT stopped to generate a response. But that's not all. At the right top corner, we have the option to choose our output language. So for instance, let me go here and choose maybe the Spanish. If I would find this by some chance, okay, that's right. And then, when we will enter, for example, the question in English, every time it will respond in Spanish. There you can see it doesn't matter in which language we will ask our question. So we can whether pick the Chinese to ask the question or the Polish or the Portuguese, that's right. That's all for this video, where we covered the 5 extensions that are really great and useful, and they may help you in many different cases. If you would like to learn a lot more about ChatGPT, tips and tricks, extensions, the plugins, I encourage you to consider about buying my ChatGPT Masterclass. So there you have everything step by step. And that's all for now. See you in the next video.